For decades, LaGuardia Airport was infamous. It was cramped, outdated, and the butt of countless jokes, and a very special quote from President Joe Biden made over 10 years ago in February 2014.
If I took you in blindfold and took you to LaGuardia Airport in New York, you must think I must be in some third world country.
But believe it or not, this airport wasn't always a punchline. In 1939, LaGuardia was a state-of-the-art facility. It was named after the then mayor of New York City, Fiorello LaGuardia, who championed its construction. The goal? To give New York a more centrally located airport closer to the heart of the city. And it was a success. For a while at least. As air travel boomed and planes got bigger, LaGuardia struggled to keep up. By the 1980s and 90s, it was bursting at the seams. Terminals were overcrowded, lines were long, and the whole place felt like a relic of the past. Something had to change. And it did. LaGuardia, once the punchline of countless jokes, is now a shining example of what a modern airport can be. It's a transformation that's hard to believe. In 2023, Terminal B was crowned the world's best new airport terminal by Skytrax, based on feedback from travelers around the globe. It's also the first terminal in North America to earn a coveted 5-star rating from Skytrax. And the praise doesn't stop. UNESCO, the Municipal Art Society of New York, the American Institute of Architects, the list goes on. Even more telling, passenger reviews. People are raving about the spaciousness, the natural light, and the efficient security. It seems LaGuardia has finally shed its old reputation and become an airport people actually enjoy. But how? An $8 billion renovation plan. Governor Andrew Cuomo unveiled the plan in January 2015, an $8 billion complete overhaul of LaGuardia from scratch. Funded through a unique public-private partnership with around 2/3 of the price tag coming from private investors, this will become one of the largest airport renovation efforts in the US in over 2 decades. But what exactly did this massive undertaking entail?
But most of all, we're focusing on LaGuardia. LaGuardia Airport is located in the great borough of the Queens.
The primary focus, which was completed in 2022, was on creating a brand new state-of-the-art Terminal B, the airport's main facility and the one responsible for most of its notorious problems. The new Terminal B is an absolute behemoth, a sprawling 1.35 million square foot, 125,000 square meters facility with 35 gates. It's designed to handle the ever-increasing flow of passengers that had overwhelmed the old terminal. At the heart of this new terminal is the massive Headhouse, an 850,000 square foot, 79,000 square meters facility with a soaring 60-foot, 18-meter ceiling and a stunning glass facade, 1,200 foot long that floods the interior with natural light. It's the first thing you see when you arrive, and it's where everything connects. Think of it as the grand central station of the airport. But the real showstoppers are the two 482-foot, 147-meter long pedestrian bridges that connect the Headhouse to the terminal's island concourses. More than 100 different designs were tested to make sure that they were not only stable but affordable, and the best part, transparent. They feature glass curtain walls that provide stunning views of the Manhattan skyline and allow natural light to flood the interior of the bridges. And how exactly does the new Terminal B cater to the traveller experience? Gone are the days of cramped gate areas. The new terminal features spacious gates designed to accommodate modern and massive jets like the Boeing 777 or Airbus A330, which couldn't even fit at the old terminal. A diverse range of food, retail and beverage options cater to every taste. Increased seating capacity in waiting areas, along with amenities like a children's play area and nursing rooms, make the terminal family-friendly. The terminal's thoughtful design extends beyond aesthetics. It's also about making your journey smoother and more efficient. More space has been allocated for security, which should keep those lines moving. Plus, the terminal's layout is designed for easy navigation. Clear pathways and signs make it simple to find your way around. In the old terminal, check-in and baggage claim were often crammed together, creating chaos. Not anymore. The new terminal has separate areas for each, making the whole process smoother and less stressful. And you might not see it, but a modern baggage handling system is working hard behind the scenes. It's designed to move your luggage quickly and reliably. But for a truly unique experience, head to the center of the departures and arrivals hall. There, a mesmerizing water feature awaits. A cascade of water dances and shimmers, choreographed to lights and music, creating a captivating spectacle that transforms the airport experience. It's the only one of its kind in any American airport, a testament to LaGuardia's commitment to creating a truly world-class terminal. The improvements continue outside. After all, every journey starts and ends with getting to and from the airport. The entire ground floor is dedicated to taxis, rideshares and buses, making it easy to find your ride and get on your way. And if you're driving yourself, no problem. Since 2018, there's a brand new 7-story parking garage with over 3,000 spaces. It even has a high-tech system to guide you right to an open spot. Led by the LaGuardia Gateway Partners Consortium, the $4 billion Terminal B redevelopment was the largest public-private partnership in US aviation history. Indeed, rebuilding Terminal B was a massive success, but it was only the first step in LaGuardia's transformation. Terminals C and D were not far from what Terminal B used to be. Passengers faced long walks, confusing layouts, and a lack of seating. The buildings themselves were outdated and showing their age. They also needed a complete makeover. Instead of just renovating, the decision was made to completely replace the old Terminal C and D with a single, unified Terminal C. Delta Airlines, the main tenant, invested a heavy $4 billion into this project. This wasn't just a facelift, it was a total rebirth. The outdated Terminal D is now gone, making way for the expansive new Terminal C. This new terminal is a sprawling complex with 37 gates spread across 4 concourses, 2 of which are already operational. The first concourse, Concourse G, opened its doors in November 2019. Then, in June 2022, the terminal's Headhouse and a second concourse, Concourse E, were unveiled, making a significant milestone in the project. There is more. Passengers can now enjoy a seamless check-in process with 49 self-service kiosks and 36 check-in counters, along with 16 baggage drop counters for added convenience. The massive Delta Sky Club, capable of accommodating nearly 600 guests, the largest in Delta's network, will provide a luxurious retreat for travelers. Security will be faster and efficient with 11 screening lanes and advanced technology. And throughout the terminal, art installations celebrating New York's cultural diversity will add a unique and vibrant touch. The redesigned roadway with separate drop-off lanes helps to ease curbside congestion. Meanwhile, the security checkpoint boasts 16 lanes to keep things moving swiftly, and a giant digital art installation adds a touch of wonder to the terminal's ambience. While 2 concourses are already operational, the remaining 2 are on track to be completed this year, bringing the full vision of Terminal C to life. When fully finished, it will be a whopping 85% larger than the 2 terminals it replaced. But the most impressive part of LaGuardia's transformation are not the stunning new terminals, sleek concourses, and passenger-friendly amenities. It's actually something you didn't even notice. All this construction, all this progress was achieved while the airport remained open. Millions of passengers were still able to travel through LaGuardia every year, even as the landscape around them was reshaped by bulldozers and cranes. How was it done? It all came down to meticulous planning and phasing. The new terminals were constructed in stages right alongside the old ones. As sections of the new terminals were completed, they were open to the public, allowing parts of the old terminals to be demolished. It was like a giant game of Tetris, constantly shifting and rearranging pieces to keep everything running smoothly. Construction crews worked around the clock, often during off-peak hours to minimize disruptions. Innovative engineering solutions were also key. The iconic skybridges connecting the new Terminal B to its concourses were actually built over the active taxiway, a remarkable feat of engineering that allowed planes to continue moving while construction progressed overhead. This phased approach wasn't just about logistics, it was also about minimizing the impact on passengers. Travelers were able to experience the new facilities gradually, while still having access to the airport throughout the entire redevelopment process. It was a complex and challenging undertaking, but the results speak for themselves. LaGuardia has been transformed into a modern, efficient and passenger-friendly airport, all without ever shutting down its operations. But LaGuardia's transformation has not been without challenges. The original plan included a much-anticipated air train, a light rail system designed to whisk passengers directly to the airport from Willets Point, Queens. It was seen as a crucial step in improving airport access and reducing reliance on cars. However, soaring costs and concerns about its environmental impact led to the cancellation of the AirTrain project in 2021. It was a setback, but the Port Authority quickly pivoted, focusing on enhancing existing public transport options. Dedicated bus lanes, such as the Q70 SBS LaGuardia Link and the opening of the new Terminal B, have brought it closer to the subway station at Roosevelt Avenue, served by the 7, E, F, M and R trains. This reduces walking distances and improves overall connectivity for passengers using the subway to reach the airport. While LaGuardia's transformation is nearing its grand finale, the symphony of construction hasn't quite concluded. The final act is unfolding at Terminal C, where the last two concourses are being meticulously crafted. Beyond the terminals, roadways are being redesigned for smoother traffic flow and additional parking facilities are being planned to meet the growing demand. And as for those concerns about the airport sinking, the Port Authority assures us that LaGuardia stands firm, with regular monitoring and maintenance safeguarding its stability. That's it. What about you? Have you experienced the old and the new LaGuardia? Does it live up to the hype, or are there still improvements to be made? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates on the latest transformations in mega projects.